Fires I Supply video with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your previous views, likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. I absolutely love it. Thank you. Please keep up the good work. Click that like button, subscribe if you can. Ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 20. It's episode 20, and I am disappointed with myself. It is episode 20. It is day 21 of playing. So we have been in this server in State 500 for 21 days since we joined. It's Thursday morning. We joined 3 weeks ago on a Thursday afternoon. And I'd really hoped to be at Castle 20, to be able to do the confluence of episode 20 on day 20 to have Castle 20 complete. And so that's kind of what I was trying to bust my gut about yesterday and see if I could record a video, which is why we missed the video yesterday. And it didn't work. We were not able to make it. Unfortunately, we are still stuck in the hellhole of iron storage upgrade. We need one more because we need 500,000 more iron here, 16 million, so that we are able to then do the upgrade for Castle level 20. However, we're missing an enormous amount of wood to do this upgrade, and we're not going to make it today. How much wood have we got? About 9.7 million. So it's definitely not enough. So we're going to be stuck here for another day or two, I think, at least. I was hoping yesterday, and I was thinking about spending gems, and I did some calculations, and none of it was really working out or worth it. Which is frustrating in the extreme to me, just because it would have been really nice to have that kind of level 20 on day 20 on episode 20 thing going on, and that had always been a target I had in the back of my head, and I thought we were achieving it, but we were not. Anyway, what the hell do we do now? We just keep on grinding, basically. All we need to do is just continue to upgrade of all of our production, because it was just too low. For the castle level we were, our production was just too low, so everything had to come from chests. We need to kind of manage that out a little bit. We do need to make sure that we hit some of the Clash of Province warm-up things. We are definitely hitting the first chest and everything, but we need to be able to get to the second. I don't think we're good enough to be able to hit the third on most chests, or if we are, it's just taking away far too much resources that we could then use subsequently for upgrading. Now, this first chest is relatively boring and basic, but, you know, we may as well hit it because it is a smart thing to do. So let's just get that done quickly. We should be able to speed up some of this research quite easily, like so. Bam. Okay, that's 78,000. I'm not using one of my tickets for this. We don't need to, I don't think. We should have enough research left to do. Town development. Can we finish that off? Yes, we can. So let's just finish that, baby. And we're just double checking as we're doing it. We're not stealing away wood or iron, because wood or iron is what we need the most of. So I don't want to do any research that requires wood or iron currently. Like so. And like so. And then somebody's going to help me, and that should be finished. Fantastic. So now we've maxed rapid at the town. That's great. How much more do we need here? 427, we need 180,000 or so. What about the hourly? Yeah, okay, so we might be able to do this in 7 minutes. Let's just go like so. Basic military, what's that? Cavalry recruitment. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And let's just use an hour, right? Bang, let's do this one. Whoops. That's alright. Let's do this one. Like so. Cool. That got us about what? 80,000. Like so. Yeah, 502. So we need another 100,000. Research. Here, improved medical facilities, which are good for. This is more end game stuff that I'm thinking of now. So you know, may as well just get this thing done or started at least. Like so. 17,000. We needed 100,000. That's another 17. Temporary bed. Let's do this. And somebody should help us. 27. Where are we at? 564. 36 more needed. Research here. Something different. Basic combat. What, we haven't done this for a long time, have we? Hero training. What's this? Increase the. It takes 3 courage medals. We can use 3 courage medals. Let's do it. Like so. That was 13,000, and then this legion here. 100,000 wood, 100,000 metal. Oh, just after I say I'm not going to use any wood or metal. Shocking. Bam! That should do us for the first chest in Clash of Province. And obviously, you know, we do want to get to the second and third, and it is good to. But as I said, the expending the amount of research, the amount of resources in order to do those researches is going to cost me in castle time, and castle time is the speeding up the castle is the main goal of this account. Now we could use another 100,000 here to get the second purple chest, which is probably a good idea, but we can do that with building power as well. So let's just do that actually. We've got some things being built here. Actually, let's just do the training ground should be enough, I think. Like so. Is that enough? 80,000. Was that enough? I forgot how much we needed. 559. No, we need 30,000. So we just do one more of those quickly. We've only got a couple of minutes here. Bam, that should do it. Okay, so the second chest on that hourly as well. Love to get the gold chest, but again, we just don't have enough stuff cooking, and it's probably going to take too much resources in order to do that. That did add to this guy now. So how many people can you hold? 219,000 is not great. We really need to up that as well. Finding it hard because we haven't spent a lot of time on the legions themselves. Things like destroying monsters and doing giant rallies and stuff like that, and even gathering is not as effective as it should be because we just have so few troops. So I really have to spend some time upgrading the training camps here, get those all kind of opened up a little bit more, and especially the heroes as well, so that we can have as max amount of troops in the legions, so that we are gathering, we are killing the right levels of monsters, because it becomes a bit pointless. I was attacking a level 10 monster earlier, and I'm losing, 1,000 troops. It's just, I'm wasting the resources to heal them again. So need to fix that situation up. So how long have we got? We've roughly probably got another day, at least. No, probably we're talking 2 or 3 days, to be honest. Because if we're going to need another, whatever million wood, how much wood is that going to be? 8. Yeah, so we need another 10 million wood, and then we'll need another 10 million wood, or whatever, 12 million wood to do the actual upgrade itself. We're going to take a while. So we have to definitely start that farm we were talking about, and that's something that I've got on the agenda for today. But yeah, in terms of this, we're stuck. So I think it's been almost, I don't know how long it's been, 6 days now. We've been on this, on castle level 19. So it effectively is probably going to take 8 days, I think, which is a bit too long. And definitely would be different if we had farms from the start, because we could be raiding constantly and pulling in all of those resources. Now, somebody did mention on one of the videos that I've done, I often have rants against farms. And they mentioned, yeah, but Mr. Gill, farms are the way that non-spending players can keep up with spending players. Which I entirely agree with. And, my rant against farms is the fact that they are part of a broken system. Because if you're going to have spending in the game, the spending should be commensurate to what other people can achieve as well, I think. Now, if that achievement is only going to come through a massive grind and use of multiple accounts, which effectively lend their way to cheating the game, because multiple accounts can then be run by bot networks, etc., etc., etc. So that's the issue, is that the farm system, while necessary in order to counteract big spenders, is also opening up the game to more exploitation through cheating. Which then, and I consider paying for a bot network cheating. I don't see, yeah. I guess it's the same actually as paying for a benefit in the benefit center, really. You're just either paying the game developers or you're paying somebody else to run your stuff. Interesting. Philosophical questions. I don't know. Either way, the system doesn't seem to work. There's nothing wrong with farms inherently. and people who have farms. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the wrongness of farms comes from the brokenness of the system, and I think that's a bit ridiculous because effectively, if you just want to play, you can't. If you're just going to be a castle, I'm going to log in an hour a day, you can't. If you're going to log in 3 hours a day, pretty much you're still not going to be able to keep up with the people who are either going to spend money or run multiple farms. And so that then, you have a second tier of brokenness, effectively, or 3 or 4 tiers of players: those who spend a lot, those who run a load of farms, and then those who don't, and they're just the people who basically get farmed or leave the game, and that just makes it a broken game, in my view. Anyway, discussion over, because it is. I don't want to make people who have farms feel bad in any way. I'm not having a go at you, but it's the system itself that I think is inherently stupid. Let's leave it there. And obviously the last couple of episodes you can feel that I've been a little bit like meh. And that's it's just hard to do this again and then realize again how much it is ridiculous and bad game design to have these, to go from it took 2 days to do a castle to it took 8 days is a silly situation, and doesn't encourage long-term play, in my view. What have I done this? I have done this, that's cool, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. So hopefully by this time tomorrow when you see me, we should have pushed the button on Castle 20, but I am unsure whether we will get there or not. I have a day off to work today, so hopefully I can spend a little bit more time in here making sure that I hit all the hourlies and stuff. It is Thursday, it is development day for my hero, so there will be probably some form of video later on with me rolling some tickets. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you have a good day. Go and eat a nice lunch. That's what I plan to do. And I will see you in the next one. See ya. Bye.